Good morning, everybody. How are you? Thank you very much. Thanks for being here today. Students, lecturers, teachers, supporters together. Because this dispute by the UCU has my full support. Because university and college lecturers have been very badly treated. In a former life, I used to be an organiser in the public sector for the National Union of Public Employees, now part of Unison. And in those days, we used to look upon college lecturers and university lecturers as people who had achieved a good status, had got a good salary, had got a pensionable position, and above all, had permanent contracts. And what we've seen over the years has been an attack on those wages and those conditions, been a damage to our whole higher education and further education sector because of that, and a continual reduction in the proportion of spending by the universities on pay compared to what they spend on everything else. It's gone down quite significantly. So this dispute is about the need for decent pay and conditions, is about the need to protect pensions and ensure that all new entrants to university and college employment get access to the pension scheme. And above all, it's about how we treat further and higher education all across the UK. We just fought the general election campaign with the determination to redistribute power and wealth and give real opportunities to young people all across the UK to be able to go to university in England without racking up debts of £50,000 and £60,000, about being able to enjoy the university experience, but also to benefit from it and ensure that you're properly taught and properly supported while you're at university. Because of the way in which teachers and lecturers have been treated, that experience is diminishing all the time. The cutbacks, the commercialisation of further and higher education, the development of shiny campuses all around the world, the incredible levels of pay of vice-chancellors and chief executives compared to the way in which lecturers and teachers are treated. I never thought I'd see the day when those working, teaching at a very high level are effectively on 0 hours contracts like so many others.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in a society where any worker is on a 0 hours contract, where any worker doesn't know what their pay is going to be from one week to the other. Surely we can do a bit better than that.
Yeah.
This is, after all, the 5th richest country in the world. And what I see here are university teachers being treated as badly as any other group of workers. So that sense of solidarity of those that clean the colleges, those that maintain the colleges, those that teach in the colleges, is one and the same issue and one and the same struggle. So your attendance here today, all of you, in support of this dispute is a very, very important thing indeed. And I'm proud to stand here as leader of the Labour Party on a picket line in support of teachers in struggle, because I think that is the place my party should be, and that is the place we should all be. Because we need to create a society that is fit for the next generation. Young people work hard in school, work hard to get the qualifications they need in order to get into university. They go to university, they need to obviously enjoy that experience, but not leave it with a mountain of debt and not leave it deeply stressed out by the experience and the pressure they're under. Surely we can do a lot better than we do at the present time in this country. And so the National Education Service that we propose for England would also apply equally to Wales and Scotland. The principle that we provide free education from cradle to grave. The principle that education is a right, not a privilege. A right to know, a right to learn. So it is about properly funding further and higher education. It's also about funding adult education as well. So that those that, for many reasons, often related to poverty, bad housing and difficulties, didn't achieve all they might have done at school are not denied the right to return to education at a later stage in their lives. Because it's that great tradition of working class education that grew up in South Wales, in the valleys, particularly in the mining communities and the mining towns. Those miners' institutes that did so much to give an opportunity for miners to learn other subjects as well and make such an incredible contribution to our national life here in Wales and all across the country. It's that labour movement tradition that we should be so proud of. So I'm proud to stand here alongside the teachers in the dispute they've got, but also to keep our vision up, to keep our ambition up for a kind of society that does care for all, a society that ensures everybody has a right, yes, a right to know and a right to learn and a right to access to education, and teachers that are properly paid and properly supported. We stand here in the tradition of many others demanding all of that, and I'm proud to give you that message of solidarity and support on behalf of the Labour Party. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to Jeremy for coming. And I think that's a really important message, that as we see more and more attacks on our working, our learning and our living conditions, that we as members of UCU link up with as many other trade unions, with our students and with other campaigners to campaign to defend higher education and the education sector more broadly, and that we defend our rights to decent pay and decent working conditions.
Woo!